This frame we pulled out of our beehive when we were wintering them down has just fallen to bits on us. It's one of the older ones. Fortunately, they had enough full frames in there, so I think they'll be all right. Do you guys want to see what we brought in?
Something that's yummy. A frame of honey. So much.
Is that
Can
cool?
we cut it now?
So as you probably just saw in the last clip, we were wintering down our beehive, and one of the frames that was full of honey actually started falling apart on us. We're going to try and get the honey off this. We do not have an extractor. We do not have any fancy equipment, but what we do have is a plan. We've got Clint's fancy schmancy scales from work. I'll weigh this and then just see how much honey we get out of it, just out of interest. 3.315.
3 kilos.
So there we go, 3.3 kilos. We have a bucket. This is a bucket that we reserve just for food. We've made apple cider vinegar and that sort of thing. And so in here, because of course we're going to be scraping all this off, but of course you get all the wax and all the gunk and stuff with it. So in the bucket we have this. On top of that jug we have a sieve, just a normal sieve from the kitchen. We may incorporate muslin cloth into this as well. We're winging this, totally winging it. First thing it will pass through is the colander. So we're hoping all the big bits, and that just fits on top of there nicely. Hoping all the big bits will just sit on there, start dripping through into the sieve, into the pot. This will be interesting. So what you need is, a big knife, and it helps if it is heated. Where you're going to heat the knife, love?
There you go.
Right.
Again.
Try this with a hot knife. Oh, that makes a difference. Check that out.
Oh.
Splork.
You still want to keep it.
Yeah, I'm trying to just keep it.
Oh my goodness, it looks and smells delicious. Just.
Alright, here we go. See if you're more coordinated.
I'm not going to say that I'm definitely going to be, but I'll give it a go.
Not like full.
Oh, look at that.
Look and listen. And most importantly, smell.
This wasn't a frame that had like a base, it just had like a, it's just got like a wire base, doesn't it? So you can't sort of get a spatula and scrape at the base of it.
Actually, I haven't tasted this honey yet.
Oh, can I have a finger?
Go on, do it.
Right. Get out. You guys already had like multiple tastes.
Yeah, go on, the others did. You go for it. Yum. That is so good.
I wish I could dive in there and just stuff it, eat it.
Look at that dripping.
Is this for scraping? Scraper. You always say to not lick the knife. Now here you are, licking one of the most dangerous knives in the house. That honey.
Okay, if we ever have to do more than one frame, we're going to buy a heated knife.
We'll probably get a proper extractor if we actually do a, or devise an extractor.
One day, when we have like heaps of pipes and stuff like that, we might be like harvesting one box full of honey from each hive per week, or even per day.
No,
that's asking a bit much of the bees.
I say we absolutely destroy this honeycomb.
Yep.
Can I help destroy it?
And
It'll be fun. Would you like my hammer?
No. You want me to punch it?
Yeah. Just
Oh yeah, this is old wax. This is tough as. Right, here you go guys. You can take this to the bath
And devour it.
and you can clean it up with your tongues. Where you go. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to squeeze it.
Oh, look at
Feel that
that.
honey coming out.
very good.
I feel like the mad scientist I should have always been growing up as a kid. Oh, yeah, look at that. Boom.
Good.
Right, I'll stick that down there.
Right. Leftover bits. We got a muslin cloth, and we're just gonna see how much we can melt out and squeeze out of that as we go.
Aren't you going to lick your gloves, Dad?
Nope. I think it would be better if we actually had let it warm up a bit.
Yeah. Well, we could always sit it in front of the fire for a couple of hours. Oh, look at that, Olivia.
Move your head.
No. We've got all the bits of wax there, and we've just left that for a little bit just to.
It has gone down.
We're gonna put that in another muslin cloth. Now, needless to say, if we had more than one frame to do, we'd be using a proper extractor or borrowing one from someone or making something, or. But this was just sort of a bit of a last minute thing, keeping the one frame. So you know.
Yeah, we're only going to do it if
This
we.
is just us nutting out. For any seasoned beekeepers watching this, for whatever reason you may be watching this,
Forgive us.
gotta be having an absolute laugh. Probably the most awkward honey harvest this world has ever seen.
Hard and honey.
Whoa, look at that.
Does hard and honey rhyme?
No, but they both start with H. Honey and funny rhyme. Funny is the way we're currently doing it.
Funny. Honey and honey.
I think we should have just gone.
We should have just done that from the start, you reckon?
Ah, bad dad.
What?
I just made more mess on your carpet, love.
Did you? Ah.
Really?
Hey, it was your.
Lessons learned.
It was your idea to do it here.
I can't deny that. Lessons learned. Do it in the kitchen or in the shed, or put a tarpaulin and get the. Ah.
Next week video: how to clean honey out of a carpet.
Yeah.
Mrs. Smith has a big carpet she's got to clean up.
Mrs. Smith.
You're Mrs. Smith, aren't you?
I'm not sure I really like being called Mrs. Smith.
You've been called Mrs. Smith for the past
I feel-
16 years.
Yeah, but no one actually calls me Mrs. Smith.
Really?
1.6 kilos.
I bet half of the honey's still in that.
Oh yeah. It's a fine line though. We don't want to melt the wax itself.
You just got to get soft.